Hello and welcome back, all you beautiful, beautiful souls, to Color Me Truth Tarot. Today I have a very short and sweet reading. We're going to be looking at your future spouse's love language, so how they give and receive love, as well as anything else that Spirit wants to bring through today regarding your future spouse. As always, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All my personal information is in the description box below, as well as the timestamps. There's 3 choices to choose from. This is pile 1 with the purple deck, pile 2 with the white deck, and pile 3 with the blue deck. Again, pile 1 with the purple, pile 2 with the white, and pile 3 with the blue. So please take a deep breath if you need to. Tap into your intuition. And when you feel ready, go with the pile you feel most drawn to. I'm going to begin with pile 1 over here, and I will see you at your timestamps, which are posted below. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 1 with the purple deck. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through regarding your future spouse's love language, how they give and receive love. Okay, so Spirit, please, for pile 1. I'm just going to randomly choose from the deck, whatever I feel, and go from there. Pile 1, future spouse's love language for them. How do they give and receive love? How do they give and receive love? Okay. Alrighty, so we have 6 cards. We have moving on. Love begins. That's beautiful. Heartache and loss. Patience. Temptation. And mental conflict. Okay. It's weird, but with the mental conflict card, I was feeling that your person's actually, and this may be when you guys are first getting to know each other, they're a little bit nervous around you. They get nervous and a little anxious around you. I feel like you're almost like their dream person, and they get really, I feel like they get really weird emotionally around you. Like they almost get a little flustered and nervous. Like even me right now, I'm feeling a little nervous and flustered. Like I can't really speak to you, or even though I'm just recording this reading, it's interesting. Yeah, like with the patience card, it's like this person thinks a lot about you, or they've been thinking like, how can I approach this person? How can I, what can I do to win them over? How can I show the best aspect of myself to this person? They may even think about what you may like, where you may want to go on for dates, things like that. They've been hurt in the past with this heartache and loss card, so they're definitely nervous to approach you because they don't want to get hurt. Again, you are their dream person, and they feel like you check off a lot of the boxes, if not all of the boxes for them. So they don't want to mess it up. They want to kind of take it slow and really figure out how they can make the best impression for you to like them back. Okay, that's the message that's coming through. Spirit, what do you mean by this moving on card? What do you mean by this moving on card? Yeah, with the temptation card, I just feel like you're the biggest temptation for them. Not in a sense that you're bad for them, but like they really can't resist you. Like for them, you are the one, and they know that, and they can't walk away. It's like for them, again, you're that one, you're the soulmate, you're the love of their life, and they know that, and they can't walk away from you. That's what I'm really feeling with the temptation card. It's not in a bad way or a negative way at all. It's just they really see you as everything, and they're just a little afraid and scared to get hurt. There's just so much emotions in them. And because of that, they may not even know how to express it. They may have a very like stone cold face, but deep within inside of them, they're like freaking out. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk. They're a little bit of a nervous wreck. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify the moving on card? Can you please clarify the moving on card? Okay, we have new beginnings. Yeah, I feel like this person, I feel like you're very different than what this person usually goes for. Um, you're not like their past relationships. You're not like their past interests. You're not what they're usually, or I don't want to say usually, but what they've gone for in the past in terms of looks or in terms of personality. I feel like you're completely different, and it kind of scares them a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why Spirit is taking me to this for this reading, but it's like your future spouse, for whatever reason, is really wanting to bring it to your attention that when they first meet you, they are a little nervous, and maybe things move very, very slowly because you don't even know they like you, or that they have feelings for you. But they do. They're just very nervous. There's a lot of love here, though. They just don't know how to express it. So I think they're just asking for you to be a little bit patient with them. Now, Spirit, in terms of love language, for group 1, what is the future spouse of group 1's love language? This person's, I feel like, is incredibly sensitive as well. Like they're quite emotional. Or, you know, doesn't matter male, female. They really have a huge depth of feelings for you and a lot of love for you. And I feel like it might even overwhelm you guys if you're not ready for it. So for some of you guys who may be wondering, like, why is this person in my life, or have I met this person, or why hasn't this person come if I haven't met this type of an energy? I think it's because you may have to continue working on yourself, or this person may have to, because this love is very, very deep is what I'm feeling. And if you don't have the capacity to open your heart to it, you could really mess it up. And Spirit's really trying to be protective over this relationship and this connection, because again, there's a depth of love, and you know, people will often say they're ready for love, but it's kind of like, are you really ready for that depth and that emotional vulnerability and that emotional openness, you know? Okay, let's see. Spirit, what is the love language of Pile 1's future spouse, please? What is the love language of Pile 1's future spouse? Okay, we have truth. This person is really honest, and they value honesty a lot. I feel like this person, out of the 5 love languages that we know, I'm really getting the love languages of acts of service and quality time. This person will love to spend time with you, and they will love to do things for you. Like I said, the word worship came to my mind. It's like they look at you as everything, right? So there may be a little bit of a kind of worshiping energy going on, where they just see you on this very high pedestal, and will do, you know, want to do everything for you. So this is somebody who will kind of go above and beyond before you even ask them to do things. They're just kind of always thinking about you. How can I, you know, put a smile on this person's face? How can I cheer them up? How can I, you know, what can I do to make them have a better day if they notice you're not maybe having a good day or something like that? They're always kind of thinking of little things like that to do. So this is a big acts of service love language. They really are going to express their love to you by doing things for you, getting things for you, whatever it is, even before you ask. Even if you're not even thinking about it, this is that type of person that will do stuff for you. Another love language of theirs, again, is quality time. So they love to spend time with you in any way, shape, or form, even talking over the phone, FaceTime, any type of video chat, something like that. They just love spending time with you. That's also how they feel they are loved by you, is when you put your attention on them and really make them feel loved, really make them feel special. I feel like you guys have this ability to really make people in your life feel very, very special. I don't know what it is, whether it's just you give your full attention, or you just look at people with these kind of big doe eyes, but there's something about your energy coming through where you really make people feel like they're the only one in the world. Like you really give your full attention, your full presence, everything to somebody, and it makes them feel very, very, very I don't know, just very loved and kind of whole and complete. And this is exactly how that person feels when you look at them and really listen to what they're saying. This person also really likes sentimental gifts. So I'm really getting that this person will, like, you know, this is the type of person to get you things that has meaning between the both of you, or things that you already like and, you know, you're already into. Like, for example, if you like crystals, they'll get you, you know, a crystal bracelet. Or if you're really into health and fitness or something, they'll make you something homemade that's very natural and organic. This is that type of person. They really put a lot of effort into what they give you, and that's how they express their love. Physical touch is also coming through here too. Like, this person will love to hold your hand and, you know, put an arm around your shoulder, maybe caress your face, things like that. They're romantic. This person, your future spouse, is romantic. They're sweet and romantic. Let's see, any other love languages that are coming through, Spirit, for pile 1's future spouse? They're very intelligent too. I feel like this person, whoever they are, they have a really good balance between their crown chakra being very spiritual and being and their solar plexus chakra being very confident, grounded, motivated to go after what they want. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And again, I feel like they're very committed to achieving whatever they believe is for them. And honestly, I kind of feel like if this person does have their eye on you, they will get you. It's just the way they are. Like, I just feel like they're very driven and kind of motivated and committed to getting what they want. And yeah, I just don't see this person not being with you, like not winning over your affections, or not in the end being, and again, they're your future spouse, so in the end you guys will be together. But I just, from their perspective, it's like they have such a focus on you, and it's so hyper focused, so specific on you. Like, it's like a bullseye that there's nothing else for them once they meet you. It's like, oh, all right, this is my future spouse, like, here it is. And everything drives them to you to have that happen. Oh, we also have spiritual union at the back of the deck. That's very beautiful. Like I said, I feel like you guys are very connected. You may be soulmates. There's a really beautiful relationship here. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of love here. It does feel like it is spiritual. There's something deeper here, and it requires both parties to be very open for this emotional depth, open to be vulnerable in love, to be trusting in love. So, you know, if that's more you or them that is not as trusting, that's not as open, that still has wounds to work out, it's not that this relationship is not going to happen. It's just that it still needs time to heal. Because again, there's a lot of love that's going to be exchanged between the two of you. And if you're not open to that, if you're not open to that, it can really send bad messages and cause this relationship to not be as beautiful and long lasting as it should be, or as it could be. Any other messages, Spirit, for pile 1's future spouse? Pile 1's future spouse. I do feel like this person is a go-getter, and it's funny because they're so nervous with you, but I feel like with other people they're so confident. It's so easy to talk to other people. You know, they know how to be social when it's required of them, and then other ways they know how to, like, kind of hang back and chill. And it's just like with you, they just struggle. It's so weird, but it's like, it's that kind of love story where, you know, you may have a guy who's very popular with women, who, you know, has everything going for him, is used to, like, not even making effort and women liking him or something like that, or a woman too, like, guys just like her and she never has to make any effort. And then you come into the picture and they're just kind of dumbfounded, they're lost, they don't know what to do, they get nervous, they get giddy around you. Because, like I said, there's something spiritual, there's something otherworldly about your connection. It's like, it's just something that's deeper. Like, you may not even be able to put your finger on it, but you know deep down that this person and you are connected somehow. There's some type of a relationship or bond here. Okay, let's see, anything else, Spirit, anything else? Any other love languages that want to come through? I really feel, though, that their main love language is acts of service, quality time, and then as well physical touch. We have material harvest. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm really feeling already in my heart that this is a really successful union, you know, but it needs time to ripen, right? I feel like it's harvesting time, and everyone trying to just get everything together. And when the time is right and you have that, and everything has ripened and everything comes to that completion, this is when this relationship will happen and things will really bloom and be beautiful between the two of you. Because I feel like you guys are going to be very blessed together. This relationship is screaming to me abundance, you know, abundance in not only the relationship, but in your financial situation, in your emotional relationship, spiritually, like in all areas, health wise. It's like you guys are very, very blessed. And I'm really hearing with this patience card that it's worth the wait. So in the meantime, you know, just continue to do what you like to do. Focus on yourself, your hobbies, your interests. But, you know, do know that in the back of your mind that there is someone special out there for you. And when the time comes, you guys will be brought together. Because I do feel, again, with that material harvest, it's like it's everything that you want in all areas of your life, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. So it's definitely worth the wait. It's definitely worth the time and being patient now so that you can reap a beautiful harvest later. I hope that was helpful, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another tarot pick a card. Bye for now. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 2 with the white deck. Let's see, what are your future spouses' love languages, as well as any other messages Spirit wants to bring through. Okay, Spirit, please, for group 2, what is their future spouse's love language? What are their future spouse's love language? Okay. So we have the Devil. Don't get nervous. We have Justice. All right, that makes a lot more sense. We have the Hanged Man. We have King of Swords. And we have Temperance. Oh, wow, this is really beautiful. I feel like your future spouse is your, I almost want to say they're like your perfect opposite. There's a lot of balance in this relationship. If you're hot, they're cold. If you're cold, they're hot. You guys, it's almost like you're opposites, but you're perfect for each other. Because with the Temperance card, I'm really getting that this is a match made in heaven, and it's very balanced. It's very much yin yang. You know, if you're more yin, this person's that yang to your yin, and vice versa. It's a really, really beautiful relationship. You're going to learn about what it really means to have balance within your own self and with another person, and how that really translates to this beautiful partnership, this beautiful teamwork between two people. I am getting the message that for some of you guys, you may be friends first. It may not start off romantic in the beginning, but it's going to build into a beautiful, beautiful relationship that has a lot of love and lasts for a very, very long time, until probably death do you part, if you believe in that. But yeah, this is a very committed, long-lasting relationship, and I think it's because you guys take the time to get to know each other. With the Hanged Man, again, this is not something that's going to be rushed. You're going to take your time in this relationship. There's going to be periods where you may feel stagnant, that it may not move forward to a romantic capacity, but I do feel like it will. It's just all part of the process. With the Devil, I do feel, whether it's on their side or your side, somebody has gone into relationships in the past just for lust, or for someone's sex appeal, maybe for someone's income, anything like that. And they've had to really learn that that's not what constitutes a healthy relationship. And I feel like with the Justice card, they have kind of gotten their karma for that, whether, again, that's on your side or their side. And so they've learned, and now they're kind of in that period where they have this new understanding, and they're trying to move into relationships from a new place. They're being a lot more intelligent with who they decide to fall for, who they decide to go into a relationship with. I actually feel that this person's probably single right now, if I'm completely honest. They're really working on something intellectual. Maybe they're starting a business, maybe they're in school, studying something, or working towards a higher degree of some sort, or getting some more certificates. I feel like they're really working on themselves to get their financial situation a little bit better, or to increase their intelligence or understanding of some type of material. They're really working on themselves or in a period of self-improvement right now. For some of you, you may know this person and they're just a friend, but for others of you, they haven't come into your life yet. Okay, let's see. What is their love language, though? What is their love language? We have the 5 love languages, I believe, are physical touch, quality time, gifts, acts of service, and affirmations. I don't feel like this person will... Okay, so this person, they're not like they don't constantly affirm you, but when they do, they mean it. The energy I'm getting from this person's not gonna, for every little thing, say, oh, good job, honey, you did great, honey. They're not like that. But when you really, do something like, that's not like a trivial thing or a small thing, or I don't know if I'm even explaining it right. This person just like, they may not affirm you all the time, like just like kind of doing it overboard, where they're always affirming you, and it's like, you know, to the point where you're kind of like, all right, I get it. They will only say it when they mean it. But but it has a lot more impact because, you know, they don't say it all the time. It's something like that where they only say stuff when they mean it. So when they say they love you, like, you know, you really trust it because it's not something they say all the time. And I'm not trying to bash people who are very emotional and loving and who affirm a lot, because that's just how they are, and that's beautiful in its own right. I'm just saying this person is not a super talkative person. They're not a super I just feel like they're not that emotional in the sense of where they're always affirming, but they will tell, when they do tell you something like you look beautiful or handsome or you did a great job, it packs a punch because they don't say it often. This person, I think they're just more action oriented than verbal. They're a lot more action oriented. So this person their love language may actually be acts of service, where they do things for you and that's how they express their love, rather than but you know what's funny? Yeah, this person's going to do things for you. They're a lot more action oriented. But it's interesting because I feel like the way they receive love is through affirmations. This person may have actually had a childhood where they didn't really get affirmed. They didn't get encouragement for their family. So it's hard for them to be verbal and to express that. And I think you're the one that's going to help them with that. I think maybe you may be someone who is able to verbalize your feelings easier, or you're able to affirm others, and it's an easy thing for you. And so, like I said, you guys are opposites in that way. What they lack, you have. What you lack, they have. And I feel like maybe you may not be as action oriented and they are, so they're always doing stuff and they don't need to be told, and they're just constantly on the ball with doing the action. But you're on the ball with being verbal, with telling them how great they are, with encouraging them, with affirming them how special and amazing they are. Because I don't think they grew up with that. I think they grew up in a household where, you know, the parents like maybe never affirmed them, never told them how good they are, how awesome they're doing, stuff like that, but they're kind of expected always to produce. And maybe I don't know what your childhood was, but maybe you grew up with in a different household where you had the opposite experience. So that's what I'm getting for group 2 in terms of your person, is their love language is acts of service. Let's see, Spirit, is there anything else for group 2? Anything else regarding the future spouse you want them to know for group 2? Okay, we have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is a dreamer, but they put action behind their dreams. They make what they want come into reality. I also feel with the 2 of Wands, this is a natural leader. They may... again, I feel like they're in the process of building something. They may be trying to build their own business or work for themselves. They're in the process of making something happen for themselves. So I don't feel like this is a time when a relationship is on their mind. To be honest, I don't feel like you guys are going to be coming into union just yet. I feel like you guys are both working things out and having to just balance things out into your own life. We even have 3 of Swords in the back of the deck. I feel like there still may be lessons or wounds on either their end or your end that you guys are still working through and having to heal and let go. But it is something that I do feel is meant for both of you when it's the right time. And maybe when you're both a little bit more mature. Because again, I feel like this is a relationship that does have a maturity to it. It does have, there's a certain level of experience that you guys both have gone through on your own. And when you come together, it's just, you're at such a more balanced, stable place emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You're mature financially. You know, you're both stable when you guys come together. You're not coming towards each other with a need for something. There's no needy energy. It's like, I'm stable on my own, you're stable on your own, and we're coming together and creating a very stable and long-lasting relationship, a long-lasting marriage. For some of you guys, I'm even hearing power couple. You know, this is two people who are strong-willed, who are capable, who go after what they want and create even more prosperity, more abundance together. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is working on a business and you're already kind of doing good on your own, but decide to join them and you guys make even more success, or you start something together. Or like your set of skills helps their business somehow. It's going to be weird, but I feel like it's something like that. You guys will be going into business together somehow, some way, or you're going to be assisting them somehow with that business. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else, Spirit, for pile 2's future spouse? Anything else regarding their love language? Yeah, this person is going to take it slow physically with you because they used to rush the physical stuff in past relationships. And like I said, you guys are going to be like, it's a slow burner. You may be friends first. They're not going to rush with you that physical stuff. But I will say they do have an intense sex drive, but they're not going to rush it with you. Again, relationships aren't even really on their mind. But their next person, especially the person they're going to marry, it's going to kind of be a slow burn. Ooh, okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, like this person's a very quick thinker. I feel they're a very quick thinker. They think a lot. They may not express it, but they do think a lot. I feel like this person's always in their head. They're always in their head. They're always thinking. They have so many ideas. I feel like so many ideas. Don't know why that's coming through though, but they do have a lot of ideas. Oh, you know what I'm actually getting? I feel like they may still be in this Knight of Swords energy where they're kind of, they're still that young knight and kind of have a bunch of ideas and emotions and chasing after things, hustling things, but you guys are going to come together when they're King of Swords. Like they may still be in the Knight of Swords energy, but it's like maybe when they finish their program or they finish their business and they're in this King of Swords energy is when you guys are going to meet. They still have a transformation to do on themselves. I feel is what I feel. And once that transformation has been made, that's when you guys will come into union. I feel like it's more on their end than maybe your end. They have a lot that they still have to work towards. And I'm almost hearing from Spirit, like you deserve the king version of them, not the knight version of them. Or again, if you guys are, if there are any guys watching this, you deserve the queen version of this woman, not the princess version, I guess. You know, she still may have work to do on herself. But I feel like their main love language for you guys is acts of service. That's how they're going to show their love. And they also will affirm you, but it's not going to be like often. But when they do, you know they really mean it because they don't affirm that easily, or they don't affirm that often. As this person does open up and they begin to trust you and the love forms between the two of you guys, I do feel this person is actually a closeted romantic, and they will be very, very romantic towards you, very, very loving towards you. They may even begin to affirm you a lot more and feel more safe doing that. But it's a childhood wound for them. It's a childhood trauma for them, so it's kind of hard. But I feel like with time and with love and and trust and all of that wonderful, beautiful stuff, they will definitely open up their heart a lot more. Okay, that's what I'm really getting for group 2. I hope the messages resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 3 with the blue deck. Let's see, what are your future spouses' love languages or any other messages Spirit wants to bring through. The other 2 groups had a lot of extra messages that came in from Spirit, so I would not be surprised the same thing happens with group 3. All right, Spirit, what is the love language or any other messages for the future spouse of group 3? What would you like to bring through today? Okay, I'm just randomly pulling through the deck. All right. We have man holding a coin at the back of the deck. We have walking away, patience, cornucopia, first chakra, Archangel Michael, door to romance, and contract. This feels very love heavy with these 2 cards. Okay, so what am I getting with the patience card and walking away? What does the patience card mean? Because I'm getting almost 2 messages. For some, I'm hearing not yet, not now, and then others I'm hearing it's almost like a quality of this person. So I just want to confirm. I don't feel like relationships has been an easy area for this person. They've either been single for a very long time, or they've had relationships that had no meaning. Like every relationship they went into was just, it was just like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. Every relationship was insignificant. Their heart was not in it at all. I feel like for, with the first chakra, root chakra can often represent security, money. Maybe this person is quite wealthy and people were really just with them for their money, for their wealth, even for their body, their notoriety. I do feel like this person could be known in something or in a specific field. They're probably physically very good looking, maybe athletic, maybe have an athletic build, something like that. Or again, just really good financial wise. And the relationships they've had, they've all been insignificant, or again, this person's been very single for a long time, maybe by choice, because they got hurt a long time ago in a relationship and they really love that person. Because I just feel with the walking away card, there's been nothing to ever make them stay, or there's been nothing to ever ignite their heart for them to be with someone for a long time. They come off as a playboy, but they're not. They're really not. They've just been hurt so much in relationships, or they haven't had, they've been hurt so much, or they just haven't had proper relationships, or they're just so used to being used by people. And they kind of know they're being used, so that they don't really have belief in like love anymore. It's like they're almost closed off or shut down. It's hard. It's like I can't reach into their heart. It's like their heart chakra is like almost closed off because of all this pain. I feel like let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting. Yeah, it's like emotionally there's just so much trauma there. Spirit, can we get more to this story? More to this story, okay? So we got adjacent possibilities. Yeah, that's what I feel you are. I feel like you kind of come out of the blue. They're not expecting you at all. You're like this fresh, you're like this fresh new beginning, this open door that they were not expecting whatsoever. This person runs in a certain circle, a certain group. You know, the word that came to my mind is high class or luxury. So they may live a very certain lifestyle with certain people, And you kind of come out of the woodwork and like from left field, but they do feel drawn to you. Like they almost feel confused by you, but also drawn to you at the same time, because you're so unusual, you're so different from their lifestyle. I don't even know how you guys meet, but it just feels so left field. Like I'm almost picking up the message from spirit, like it's so hard to get you guys together because you're from two different worlds, or you're from you run into two very different circles. So it's kind of hard to get you to get together. I'm almost picking up that you could be like more of a homebody too. So it's like for spirit to get you to go out and do stuff when this person is kind of living a certain life, or maybe more social. It's hard. But there is a contract between the two of you guys. I feel like you guys are meant to be. There is kind of like a soulmate energy here. You're going to heal this person, and help them open their heart. I feel like they're, again, like they don't know why they're into you, but they definitely feel an attraction towards you. They're going to move to you in the regular way, kind of maybe talking about how much money they have, you know, what's going with them, kind of through this like arrogant cockiness. I feel like you're not going to be down for that. You're not going to like that. And you're going to kind of show them the door, you know, kind of reject them, humble them a little bit. They may not take that the best, but I feel like it's what's going to be needed. They may go through a shadow period. You may trigger them in that way. And then they're going to kind of realize they made a huge mistake, you know, blah, 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 and realize that you're the one for them, because they're going to recognize that their cornucopia, their happiness, their joy, anything that has any real value in life is only going to be with you. They're going to realize that you're the one and that you're everything for them. You're really going to touch this person's heart. I'm telling you, like they're such putty for you. It's ridiculous. They will do anything you ask them to do. Just they will completely give you their whole heart. And you know, they can trust you because, again, I feel like you guys are very caring, very loving, very nurturing. And this person is going to be like, I feel like everything you really want. They're really, they have, again, trauma that they have to work through, but once they work through that trauma, once they do that shadow work, it's very, very beautiful. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful marriage, wonderful relationship. I feel like you guys will live in abundance. You'll live a good life. You'll be very happy traveling. I'm just seeing a life of luxury between you and this person. Again, but it does start off rocky. It's not the best first interaction between the both of you, but it is a very beautiful relationship. It does end up to be a very wonderful and beautiful marriage. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I do feel that this person's love language is going to be gift giving. They love to express their love to you by getting you gifts. They love to affirm you. Once they've worked on their shadow work, they're going to love to affirm you to people. They're very protective over you. Again, I feel like this person comes from a certain lifestyle, so they may be with people who have a bit of, I don't know if prejudice is the word, but who are kind of discriminating or just or judgmental. And so this person's going to be very protective over you. And why does this feel like a soap opera with like a girl who marries a really rich guy or something? But yeah, this person's going to be very protective over you, and love you a lot. And they're going to offer you a type of lifestyle that you probably would have never had. And you're going to open their heart and show them a love that they never knew was possible. So it's really, really beautiful. And again, like I said, their love language is gift giving. They really love to shower you with gifts. They love to affirm you, and tell you how beautiful you are, how attractive you are, how amazing you are. Yeah, this person will love to spoil you in that way. See, is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to shine a light on for this group? Oh, this is beautiful. Caring connections. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just feel like this is a match made in heaven. It feels, I don't like saying the word, but it feels like true love. It's just a really, really beautiful connection between the two of you. Very caring. Like, again, I feel like you're not going to know, you've never felt love from a person like you do with this person. Like, they're just gonna absolutely love you and adore you, and, like, you know, get you gifts and flowers and stuff like that to make you feel special. And for them, you're so precious. You're the most precious thing in the world. Because again, like I said, this person has grown up around very judgmental people, kind of cold, critical, calculating people. They don't know love, they don't know kindness, they don't really know warmth. And you're all those things embodied. You're so warm, you're so empathetic, you're so nurturing, so caring, so loving. And it's like you just completely you're like, again, you're like a light in a dark, and it just completely changes them. Like, you're gonna push them to do a lot of work on themselves to become a better version of themselves, and then they're gonna come back and find you, and I really see you opening up to them, and it really being a beautiful, beautiful relationship. So yeah, that's amazing. Like, you can see this guy's holding on to this girl for dear life. Like, they're really they're yeah, they're really in love with you, and they're gonna hold on to you forever. I don't see this person, like, again, this is somebody who really is going to value you and see your worth. Where other people may have taken advantage of your kind and nurturing nature, this person's not going to, because they know what it's like to grow up without this. They've had the opposite experience, so they're very much going to hold on to you and know how valuable you are, how important you are for their life. And this person, I don't know if you guys want kids, but this person sees you as an extraordinary parent. Especially for any women watching this, they think you're going to make an absolutely phenomenal mother, and they can't wait to have kids with you. Okay, so that's what I'm really getting for group 3. I hope the message has resonated. As I said before, their love language is really gift giving and affirmation. And like, for them, you just being yourself and nurturing them and loving them, and being the healer that you are, is really what's going to make them feel loved by you. Again, I don't feel like this person wants to change anything about you. They just love how caring and empathetic you are, how different you are from all their past experiences. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now.